So I'm here with our good friend Jim with Wild Horses, and I guess you guys just got in today or yesterday?
Yeah, we got in today, Tuesday afternoon, and Mitch is down picking up more people at the airport.
Cool. So if you come into Townsend, you got to come check out Wild Horses. They have some real legit stuff. So.
Real legit.
Real legit. Hey,
those.
hey, look right here. What is that, right? So yeah, come see these guys. Awesome guys. Well, hey there, BroncBusters. Tyler and Amy, and we are in Townsend. Got a little space in between here because Tom is getting ready to join us, but he's not here right now. So if you don't know Tom, we'll introduce you here in a minute. But we've had quite an eventful week since we talked to you guys last. You might have seen some of the stuff going on, but we released our newest video. Well, 2 videos this week. One was the Matt's off-road recovery build that we did a couple weeks ago in Sand Hollow with Matt. And again, like to thank all of our partners that came out and helped with that. Looks like we got one of them on here, Bronco. Hi, Derek and Monica. We also have Michael Cooper on. Good evening. And Mark Borgman. So, hey, guys. Tonight's going to be a light night. We've been driving for 2 days straight to get here. After
and I look like it. Sorry.
I think she looks fine, but she's worried about that. Anyways, no, we've had quite an eventful weekend. Really, had a lot going on at home trying to get here, and then some events with our company that had to kind of get on the defense a little bit, and maybe get our feathers ruffled a little bit. But I will say that we were
just getting our boxing gloves ready.
Yeah, boxing gloves went on. But I was quite happy with the response that we got and the support we got from all of you guys out there through YouTube. We really do appreciate it. It means a lot that some of you guys really recognize and appreciate what we do, and we appreciate you guys. Honestly, this last month has been crazy. We went from we've actually had about a 57% increase in the last month on our YouTube channel on subscribers, which is huge. I mean, getting that many.
Thank you.
So, yeah, thank you guys for following us, for helping support what we do. Here comes Tom showing up in his little yellow Bronco. So
It's live!
It's live! So, yeah, again, like to thank you guys. It's been awesome. We've had a great response. We hit 5,000 subscribers on our Instagram as well, so that's been great. And so now to introduce you to Tom, because what we're all here to talk about is this week's event. And Tom, tell us a little bit about what's going on.
We got a few Broncos hanging out. We got a few Broncos hanging out in Tennessee. When I say hanging out, they're hanging out this way, that way. Now, but we're putting on I think it's our 18th annual Bronco Super Celebration here.
Awesome.
We've got people from 40 states at least that have come out here and just celebrate the Ford Bronco. And we have everything from probably Bronco number 3 to Bronco the last one that rolled out probably last night is on its way down.
No way.
Sweet.
Let me get on the camera.
Yeah, no, we're all got to squeeze in a little bit here.
It looks like I got a little sun out there today. We brought in a lot of vendors. We always open it up with vendors setup day. We learned a lesson to let the pre-registered kind of get a little favor, kind of give them a little treat, but also you run 200-300 through the registration process. We've made every mistake in the book. So the first year they're lined up down the street. And you got everybody ready to go, and now they're in. Their pass is good. They're ready to have fun.
How many do you expect to have here this year?
We'll have over 1,000.
Cool.
And the breakdown, everybody always wants to ask, is it's about 60 still Gen 1s and through 5s and 40% Gen 6s.
Gen 6s. Cool.
You'll slowly see that's equaling out. Last year was about 25%.
Yeah.
Colorado was about 35%. Here it's 40%. So the new guys are getting out and getting active.
More Broncos are being made, so
yeah. I hear there's 7,000 rolling off the production line every month right now.
Jeez, that's incredible. Well,
and they all need what do they need on the
they need some upgrades. They need to make sure we don't break.
Right?
The steering rack. That's great.
Well, we appreciate that. No, actually, we put in an order this last go around. I said, Amy, we need one more Bronco, right? Well, I kind of figured that if we put in an order now, we'll see it in 2 years from now, right? And by then, we'll be ready for another one. Well, literally, the day I rolled BroncBuster, that I got done getting it right side up, had it started running, and I look at my phone. Of course, there's no service in Pritchett Canyon, but notifications that had come through earlier was a notification from Ford that they were scheduled to build on this Bronco that I ordered a week and a half ago.
Yeah, rumor was I think they saw you upside down.
I think that's
they
what it
felt
was.
sorry and they said, "Let's rush."
The Bronco gods felt bad for me, so
yeah, they put your order on rush.
Actually, we got BroncBuster looking pretty good right now. Justin's going to show us a little bit of video there from what it was on Friday. So actually, well, a week and a half ago, it was upside down like this, right? And we were winching it over, and I was like, "Oh crap! I need to bring." I messaged Tom here, and I said, we might be a little delayed. We got a problem because my Bronco that I'm bringing is a little bit rough shape right now. And Amy and I went to work Friday. Actually, Doug came over. We started disassembling, pulling the top, pulling bumper, pulling, hood, side panels, everything that we could, and started kind of fixing it. But I mean, it really held up well. Airbags at the top and the panels and the hood and stuff. But the funny thing is Sunday night, I was still at the paint shop spraying the last coat of paint on the hood after fixing it all up. That's kind of what it looked like on Sunday night when I left there. Well, actually, no, this was Monday morning. So we were loaded up on the trailer, headed out of town. I stopped by, and Amy and I lifted it up on the Bronco on the back of the trailer.
Want to take the time to
Yesterday morning. Yeah, we weren't going to unload it. We did it on the trailer, bounded it up, and then headed here for Tennessee. And it looks pretty good. Most people that have stopped by already just couldn't believe that we've already done that. So,
and a lot of people are new to the sport of Bronco driving and four-wheeling, so they don't know how quick that happens.
Yes.
I mean, it looks very innocent, and it's like, oh, that's a little rock.
Good.
And next thing you know, boom.
Boom. It's part of it. I mean,
we've been out there and seen guys just going down hills and break in front of them and go, oh.
Yeah.
But if you're new to the sport and you're new to wheeling, that's part of the fun.
Yeah. So, it was
not rolling is part of the
fun. No, well, it is
but
part of
being
the
off
fun.
cambers, being off cambers is a little part of the fun. Like a roller coaster,
Yeah.
not going over and quite doing damage is not as fun as the adrenaline. Three wheels on the ground is more fun than 3 wheels in the air.
Well, I still have people say, all right, so would you go back and do it again? And actually, I would. I mean, I'm ready. We're going to be back at Moab in 2 weeks from now.
Was that the first time you've been on your side or back on the Bronco?
No.
Put mine on.
I put hers on the side first. So, BroncBuster, that's what we do. We're going to push the extreme limits of stuff, find the weak points, and then fix them. So, no, it's not our first time. Probably not our last, although I'm going to try not to do it again for a while because it's a lot of work putting it back.
You've heard the saying, it's not his first rodeo, it's not his first rodeo.
It's not my first rodeo.
And no, we are not going into the auto part or
No.
auto body repair.
No.
We've
So,
got too much on our plate.
Take to the machine.
So I've learned a lot about auto body, actually, being in this the last couple of years. And I've got a really good friend, Rick Ciotti, over the Paint Spot, that actually inspired us Sunday to do the video I did about kind of fighting back for those that are going to steal our intellectual property. So Rick is an awesome teacher, and he's got his own YouTube channel, Rick Ciotti. And I've learned a ton from him. So I like it as a hobby, but no, never going to do it for a profession. So
Did you give him a tour through the facility?
I did at the beginning a little bit. I was downloading some video. It took a little while because I'm on the satellite.
We're in the middle of nowhere, Tennessee.
Middle of nowhere, Tennessee, and I don't think Starlink likes it here very well.
We like to have events where you're at least 40 miles from a Walmart or McDonald's.
I'm down with that.
Yeah. So then you're in America.
No, this is great. I hope a lot of you guys are going to be here for this event. It's one of our favorites. There's so many people that come out for. this is our chance to get over and see everybody on the East Coast that we don't normally get to see. A lot of people we get to talk to, and now we get to come see them face to face, and hopefully get to go do a little fun stuff with them too. So, So, Tom, what else planned for the week?
We've got tomorrow. We'll start drives. Everybody gets in line. We take the drives. The week we've got seminars going on. We've got, of course, food trucks. We've got the Bronco Nation is going to be putting on a pancake breakfast Saturday.
Awesome.
We got a concert on Friday night, and the coolest thing is the Georgia Broncos does a poker run on Friday night. Friday they have a fundraiser. You get a poker card for $20. There's all these areas where they get cards picked up, so it helps the local vendors make everybody stop. And then they have the cards opening up in a big festivity, and they give away some nice awards. And they have a great fundraiser going to build a Bronco and for a needy person. And it's called Bob Brown's Bronco. You go to Georgia Broncos, shameless plug.
No, that's good.
And see what they're doing. It's a good cause. On tomorrow at 9:00, we have Bronco Land going on at the Tennessee Club booth, where you can play a little game with dice, and you move on the board and you win prizes.
Oh, cool.
And then Thursday night, not to be outdone, got a Two Gin Kin Club. They're doing a tiny Bronco. I mean, you bring your Bronco from this big to the Mangler, if it's painted like yours. They got all sorts of wood. It's called the Small Bronco Extravaganza. And, I've seen guys that have die cast, the little Hot Wheels, and then the 16, and then the 18, and then the Mangler, all painted like their Bronco. And even the 12-vote, the kids.
No way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. And they'll have them, it's just crazy what these guys will, what they can think of first of all. Cool. And then what they can do with paint. But so that will be some of the fun going on. But there'll be, as you can see, we have everywhere. You can come see the latest and new parts from BroncBuster and everybody else. We have a lot of vendors. Tom's Bronco Parts came from Oregon with 4 truckloads of parts that were pre-sold. I mean, you saw them pulling up left and right, free delivery. So
That's awesome.
When you have a big panel, you're shipping in. The price.
No, it's expensive,
especially from Oregon. Wild Horses did the same thing all the way from California.
Yeah.
I know Tyler was up in Wisconsin. He didn't probably see a lot of these people that came across from Canada. We know they could avoid the VAT.
That's true. That's true. Because I ship stuff to Canada all the time, and it's quite expensive.
Yeah.
So
So
they have to pay duties. Yeah.
This has become an internet. The new Bronco has become an international.
Yeah.
We won't bore you on some of the old Broncos that went to Chile and Iceland. There's a big builder in Colombia that builds old Broncos, but the new Bronco is being shipped everywhere. It's going to be driven everywhere. So you're going to see this is going to become kind of a world phenomenon of passion.
Oh, absolutely. It's incredible what it's done.
And we like to call this Bronco Super Celebration a Bronco experience, not a Bronco show. It's nothing like a show. If you want a show, go to your local church. They'll jump up with a diaper when you breathe on it, wipe it off. No, the Broncos like Tyler rolled it up. These are meant to drive, use, and have fun with. So if you're buying a Bronco, get it out, ride the horse, have fun with it. That's what it doesn't want to sit in the barn. It wants to go out and run in the field, and that's kind of what this is all about. These Broncos out.
I can say I know pretty much every one of these guys on here. That's what they do. I mean, our followers they follow with what we do because I keep putting her. My wife puts a sticker on my Bronco that says "Don't follow me. I do stupid stuff."
And now we've got stickers for you all to buy.
We do. We have our own BroncBuster.
Shameless plug.
Yep.
BroncBuster. Do not follow me. I do stupid stuff, and it has a little BroncBuster character. Amy put that together. We'll have them at the show, and we're selling those here too. But anyways, shameless plug.
Don't follow Tyler. He's not going to the grocery store.
No, I'm not going to the mall. We're not going to the grocery store. Well, speaking of that, so is there going to be any let's really get out and rough these things up type of trails on this one?
Thursday there's off-roading Thursday. We've got Windrock, which is one of the most extreme parks in the nation, 63,000 acres. We have a group of 40 or 50. You count Gordon Bailey as one of them, but you have a little bit of a rougher off-road park, that can be extreme. Then we have on Thursday they can choose to go to a little bit milder off-road park called Base Mountain. And that's only about 30 miles from here. We'll have a group that Bronco Nation is going to lead a group out at 8:30 and tour the park. They can go out on their own and tour the park. It's only 30 miles away. And then we'll have a group that leaves at 12:30 to go out and play in the park. And these are more for, not your guys chatting here, but these are for the beginners. They went to the off rodeo. We got a little.
But maybe learn how those hero buttons work.
Learn a little bit before you have too many videos like you had just showing there. But
don't do Pritchett Canyon yet.
Yeah,
stay away from Pritchett.
So we have Thursday's kind of the off-road extreme day, and normally we did a Friday or Saturday, but Windrock has what's called the Shindig, where they bring in a big country music star, and that happens to be this Saturday. So
cool.
I think somebody wants to know who that is going to be.
Who's going to be?
Who's on stage?
Yeah.
Is what they're asking.
Oh, if you hadn't asked me, go to Windrock Shindig.
Okay, sorry. I have the same problem.
I'm here parking these things. I'm not worried about who's. I'd probably like to go see them, but
no.
There's a pretty good booking of country stars. And the crazy thing is, a lot of the country stars do drive Broncos. I don't know if the listeners, I know your watchers, followers are from Texas, but country has become kind of the mainstream for Broncos.
I love
almost everywhere. I got pictures of Carrie Underwood. I got pictures of Jason Aldean. We got Luke Bryan. Yeah, there he is. And
Ted Nugent.
Yeah, but Alan Jackson actually started it long ago, and then he sang his song about his red Jeep. But he actually had some Bronco. But that's where you're in Tennessee. You got country music, you got dirt, you got Broncos.
Good place to be.
Yep, good old 4 days of fun.
And it's beautiful weather. I don't know. It's probably like 65, 70 right now. The sun went down, and it's just gorgeous. There's no wind.
Yep.
So, Tom, I got a question for you.
Sure.
So, since the new Broncos have come out, what has that done for? Because you put on these great events, but you also have a magazine, right?
I do.
Has that helped to kind of drive this magazine more forward?
A little bit. The new Bronco people are more tech savvy. It seems to be a younger generation. They want social media. They want instant gratification.
Sure.
We've modified our magazine. We're getting a lot of, we're covering all generations because we're equal opportunity editorial. But, the nice thing is the old guys, and a lot of people know the magazine business is having its own slow down. But we haven't slowed down. We've grown, and a lot of the old timers still want paper. And, we'll evolve into digital issues. And,
do you have a digital issue now, or is it all still paper?
The only thing we sell right now is the digital issue's back issue. We make them wait a couple weeks before we offer that digital back issue.
Okay,
so,
all right.
The last thing we want to do is have everybody online tipping who's in the cover, who's in this article. So we still kind of want to cater to the print and the older guys like we do, as we evolve into the newer generation.
Sure. So, you've got more subscribers, but just not a huge increase because of the...
Yeah, we've got more and more advertisers, more content on, we added a new generation. So,
and you got people like Tyler. I can't even say my words.
I don't know what you're saying.
People like Tyler,
I don't know. I'm sorry.
We got a lot of people like Tyler.
I hope not. I'm kind of one of a kind. Yeah.
To add content.
Yeah.
We'll bring some.
Lot of people, when something bad happens or something weird happens, they go, "Oh man, that just happened." I said, "You know what? If everything went perfect, we wouldn't have stories like that." It's those little idiots that, if he hadn't wrote, that was a story. That
It does. There's many things that have actually come since then. Just little things that it's like, well, if I had to roll, I wouldn't have met this person. I wouldn't have this conversation. I wouldn't have learned this. I don't regret it for a second. I'll go back out and do it again. Wow, maybe not roll, but I'll go out and push the limits, and whatever happens, happens.
Right. But if everything goes perfect, it's the stories that we say that life is crazier than fiction. You can't. That I would not believe it, and then you live. It's like it's.
I
crazy
never
stuff.
planned on being in the Bronco business. I really didn't. I was in construction, and I had a really bad day when I broke my steering on a Bronco. One of the first ones out there. I think Drew Peroni maybe was the only one that beat me to it before that. And here I broke my steering.
I was out there when Drew did it in Colorado.
Yeah. So he knows very well. And here I was out there stuck in the hill country of Texas having a bad day, and I never dreamed that it would turn into this. But you know what? That's the old adage, make lemonade out of lemons. Don't take a bad situation and dwell on it. Figure out what you can do with it, right?
But a lot of people don't know the twists and turns of life, but how that just a crazy thing like that turned into making Bronco parts, meeting people like us, coming to Tennessee, Wisconsin, Colorado. It becomes a passion then.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's great being out here tonight, Tom. I know you got a lot to do, but I guess one last thing before you have to leave. What? How do they find you? I mean, if somebody wants to subscribe to the magazine, where do they find you?
BroncODriver.com.
BroncODriver.com.
BroncODriver.com. It's got we have an event coming in July in Wisconsin. We have a great event in Colorado that, if you're wanting to drive and do some rugged roads and trails, Colorado's
awesome.
That's in September. And then we've added a fourth one in Nevada coming in October in Carson City.
What week is that in Carson?
First week, like the 5th.
Darn it. So, unfortunately,
you're going to Baileyville or
no, we have our own event. So we have. I'm going to do my shameless plug for our charity, Wheeling for a Cause. So, of course, you guys all hear me every week. Don't forget October the 9th through the 12th, or 12th. Sorry, the 12th through the 15th. Man, Doug's going to kill me. I miss all this stuff. We have Wheeling for a Cause. So. It's too close for me to go all the way to Carson City, but I love Carson City. I mean, I grew up in Nevada. I'm a Nevada boy by heart. So I know the area very well.
So there's a lot.
Yes. Oh yeah. Are you going to do anything up in? You going to go up to like Tahoe? Maybe part of the Rubicon?
I don't know if we'll do part of the Rubicon, but we'll drive to Tahoe, Virginia City. The city actually owns a new off-road park there called Prison Hill, so we'll have off-road access.
Cool.
So it's just a typical weekend or 3 days of fun with Broncos.
The fun thing or the beauty of Nevada is it's a lot of Bureau of Land Management, BLM. It's great places to go wheeling, and it's not private land. And anyways, I could go on and on about all the stuff to do in Nevada. So that's awesome you're doing that.
Where do you get onto his charity?
Yes,
one more
wheelingforacause.org. So don't forget, join. Get on there, start supporting, start donating. And here real soon, we're going to be opening registration for that as well. Hopefully we'll have we are going to have some real big surprises we're not going to reveal right now. I'm trying to get Ted Nugent there this year. He supported us. He was on my live stream, and he said if he can, he'll make it. So we'll see if we can get Ted Nugent. His Bronco. Do we get it? Oh, yeah. Ted's got some awesome Broncos.
All right, well, BroncOBuster Nation, we'll see you come out here and have some fun. If not, what's the charity again?
Wheelingforacause.org. Thanks,
right,
Tom.
guys.
Appreciate you.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Okay, so registration will open. I think it's going to be. I think the first week of June is when we're going to open that registration. We're still putting some pieces of the puzzle together. We've already got a lot of the stuff. Before we open registration, we want to have all the housing worked out. We need to know, Bronco Nation, how many they'll be able to accommodate with what they're bringing in assets. So it's coming. We're putting it together. Doug's working on that very hard. And yes, thank you, Bronco. Coming up real soon is the Holly Beach Bronco Bash that's down in Louisiana, and that is June the 3rd through the 4th. Amy and I are going to be down there. So come see us if you're around Louisiana. It's right across the border in Texas. And it's going to be a fun time. Every bit of the proceeds that they're organizing this will go to Wheeling for a Cause. So we appreciate all the hard work that they're doing and all of the other people out there that are supplying stuff for the raffle, for donations. They're going to have some good food. I think I heard something about a crawfish broil. Crawfish broil or something. So good times. Go to the Gulf Coast Bronco Association.com, or you can find them on Facebook. But definitely check them out because they are going to, they're doing a lot of good to help our veterans, and all the support we can get is much, much, much appreciated. So thank you, Derek. Let's see. And then we do still have the GoFundMe account that's still open also on the website on Wheeling for a Cause that allows people to do donations there as well. And of course, those donations are fully tax deductible as well. Let's see. Yeah, so that's basically what we had. We'll open it up here in a minute for some questions. The next couple of weeks outlook. Next week, Amy and I will be back in Texas for the live stream. We'll probably have a few exciting new developments, I'm sure, because stuff is happening so fast.
Everything's exciting around here.
And the following week, we are going to head out in enough time so we can live broadcast from Moab. Now, last time when we were there for Easter Jeep Safari, it was pretty much a hurricane outside, so we all huddled inside the trailer while the trailer was blowing back and forth. This time, I'm hoping we get some good weather so that we can set up in the hills somewhere, or set up somewhere with some really cool scenery, and be able to talk about what we're doing there. Great event. I'm excited about it. If you guys haven't planned on going, but you have the ability, I recommend you come. We're going to have a lot of people. It's going to be a great one. I know Ford Performance is coming. Some of the main people from Ford Performance that I know and I'm talking with are all going to be there. We're going to have a couple other people from Ford. We've got all the Bronco Nation team setting up stuff and making this a great event. And of course, we have the Utah Bronco Club. We've got all the hard work they put into this. So go out and support them as they really put together an awesome event for sure. Anyways, so with that, anybody out there have any questions for Amy?
No.
Huh? We'll make it.
Nobody needs to hear from me.
Nobody wants to hear from her. Yeah, gear giveaways at Moab Safari. Yes, there's going to be a lot of giveaways, a lot of raffles. We're giving away. We're donating some really big prizes. We're going to have some power tanks with all the accessories. So
those are pretty awesome.
That's about $1,000 giveaway right there. And we're also giving away some of our Yankum rope kits. We are also going to be in conjunction with Armadillo Design. So here's the big secret. Well, I kind of told a lot of you guys this is what we're shooting for, but Armadillo Design, Texas Fab Co. Those guys are back there right now. While we're out here playing, they're out there working their butts off right now to get this prototype done. And their goal, what they're working on, is to have it on 2 Broncos. They're going to be coming. Armadillo Design's bringing Bronco. I've got to get BroncBuster back to him so they can get one to mount up on him. And then we're bringing it out with it. So, and yes.
Thank you, Bronco.
So I agree. Amy's awesome. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to have the hardtop out there. They're going to be doing some promotions and giveaway. And our goal is to start the sales that week, that Friday, when we have our vendor show. So we'll have it on our website ready to start selling. And of course, Armadillo Design will have their website up and going. And production will be ready to start going full bore. So they're working their tails off. We're excited about that. Of course, we've got all the new orders in on our bumper, and so those are in production. If you're on the fence or wanting to get a bumper, let us know. Let me talk through what concerns you have, and I can kind of answer questions. We have one here. If you're going to be here at Supercell, I got it on BroncBuster, so you can come see it. But those right now are in production there in Idaho with our partners over CKD Metalworks. Lots of stuff in full swing right now. Blanco swag will be up for grabs down at Bronco Safari. So yeah, they got some really cool swag, guys. Also, Amy's put together some new swag that we're going to be unveiling here at this one. So we've got some. I don't know. What is it? What does it say?
Oh yes, it says.
It's a little edgy.
Let BroncBuster handle your rack.
And it has a picture of a steering rack, right? So Amy's getting a little edgy on us here. And of course, we have our stickers. I think I said at the beginning, so if you join late, we've got our Don't Follow Me, I Do Stupid Stuff stickers. So come see us at our booth here. Let's see. We got Michael Nice. Sorry, I can't read very good. It's getting dark. But who's trying to steal your bushing idea? Michael, I'm not gonna say right now, and there's a few reasons. There's some stuff going on behind the scenes, And I will bring it full forth here soon. We're hoping to work this out. Part of the whole thing with all the support that we've received through the community is it's actually got the attention of this company, and we've actually potentially have a meeting set up to meet with them and try and get something resolved before having to go any further. So
we're gonna try and act like adults and handle these issues.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it, and Amy's not happy about it. Amy really didn't like that she had to show her emotions, so
I'm sorry.
she got so mad at me when I wouldn't cut that part out. I'm like, you know what? That to me was the most moving part of it. But no, and really the point wasn't to whine or complain, but I do want to use our platform in a way that I feel we can do some good for the community in general. You know, realistically, so I went too right, didn't I? So realistically, there's a lot of stuff good in our country, but there's a lot of stuff that could be fixed. And conversations that I've had with some of you guys on here tonight and other people, it's a wake-up call. You know, we need to really vote with our mouth. Vote with our wallets sometimes. And you know, Amy and I have discussed, are there things that we need to change on our purchase habits that may be a little bit harder to swallow, but support more companies. And I'm not saying, guys, listen, this is nothing against China as the Chinese people, but I am not a fan of the Chinese government and what they're trying to do to our country. So yes, it is let's take back control. We all know that a lot of stuff has been horribly wrong with the way we spend and behave, and hopefully we've learned from that, and you know, we can get out and educate. So anyways, I don't want to get on a soapbox, but we appreciate you guys and your support for sure.
And Matt has a pretty good suggestion for swag. We need to make some flags.
It's a good idea. Yeah, I like
we'll
that
get
idea.
on that one.
So yeah, then we can come up with some cool BroncBuster flags for sure. Let's see. Well, and no more questions for Amy. I guess we're gonna go get some dinner then, because it's almost 9 o'clock here in Tennessee, and we've been driving all day. But we wanted to at least touch bases with you guys, let you know where we're at, what we're doing. It's been an eventful week, and we're now excited to meet some of you guys that we normally don't get to see. So come say hi, or we'll see you in Moab. But as always, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.